I'm Real Generic Demon, and this is Postman Pat on the ZX Spectrum. Now, this is based on the BBC TV show of the same name about Pat and his journeys around. Is it Glendale? I think it's Glendale he lives in. And Pat is basically the postman, but of course he has lots of other adventures as well. So he's a quite an all-out action guy for a postman anyway. But yes, Postman Pat. Now the funny thing is, this is 1988. This particular game was released. And I decided to get a copy at the time. I was around about 15 years old, so most of my mates laughed at me, thinking it was, why are you buying a Postman Pat game and all this kind of stuff, things you get when you're that kind of age. But I actually thought, I'm going to buy this because it looks alright. It was cheap, I think it was $1.99. I thought, I'm going to buy this with my pocket money and we'll give it a blast. Actually, it turned out to be a really, really good game. I like Postman Pat. It's a very simple game. You play Pat, you go on adventures, delivering things. That's about it. So we're actually going to play it on difficult because we've got plenty of time on easy. I'm sorry I've missed the title tune here because it does the whole Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. It does all that, but it doesn't do with the sort of voice, obviously. But it does all of those elements. But anyway, we'll get into it. Here we go. So. Basically, I'm at my house and I've got an hour to do the deliveries. And I think it's over a day. It's got some kind of odd controls though. You kind of push the direction you go. So I've got QAOP and M mapped. M is for deliver. So this should be Pat going to his house. No, it's not. I must reverse. I actually have a map up on the screen for this. Simply because it's easier to do. My driving skills need a little bit of practice though, because it's not, as I say, it's not rotational. That should be the right route. Now if we make a turning here at the end of this road, and the puddles make you move away. It is on difficult. I don't know how difficult it is to smash your car. I think I used to play it on easy, but it was one of these early chill out games. You kind of he automatically does that, and then you've got to walk around as Pat. Look, there's Pat. Yeah, it looks better from the side actually. It's more like Pat for me. This is Mrs. Goggins, I think, if I remember rightly. Please take this parcel to Ted Glen. Right, that's the farmer. So we'll go see this to Ted Glen. Let's go take that. Yeah, it's one of those early chill out games for me because it's not a lot of stress really. I mean, it gives you a whole hour to do deliveries for a start off. So it's not exactly taxing in any way. If I sometimes sound a bit quieter, it's because I'm turning my head slightly to look at my map that I've got here. Right, I don't want to go that way. I want to go that way. There we go, and we go to Ted Glen's house, so we'll go around here. And as I say, early chill out games, you kind of, it's nothing special. It's good, actually. It's a nice children's game as well as I quite like it as an adult because I can just kind of drive my van round. There's the occasional cyclist that you have to avoid, and that's about the size of it, really. It kind of. It's just about delivering the parcels and keeping the people of Glendale happy. I'm sure it's Glendale. I'm going to be told I'm wrong, aren't I? I mean, I can feel that about Glendale. You have 55 minutes. So there we go. 55 minutes. Take it nice and slow. Here we go. Oh no! I've crashed the van. That's what happens when you've got it on difficult and you hit a puddle and it takes you off course. I'm back at my house now. I have to go back to get my deliveries again because I've smashed the van up. Oh dear. On easy, you don't smash the van particularly easily. Kind of takes a bit of a walloping. You can slide through all kinds of puddles. Ah! Oh gosh, I didn't expect to do that. So I've got to deliver at least one parcel. Oh dear, I don't think I've ever played it on difficult. Come to think of it, I can see why. Very easy to smash your van on difficult. Yeah, it's not exactly forgiving. I was ramming it into the walls earlier when I wasn't easy, dead easy. But no, not so. It screeches you up a bit. Right, this is the post office this way. Let's get to the post office. And we've got to take a position on here. I've crashed it and I've gamed over. Well done. Enter your name. Where's the bar? Delete. Oh, I can't delete. Oh, Demon Pat. Demon Pat. There we go. I'm Demon Pat. Right, we're going to change difficulty because I'm not going with difficult because I want to show you actually delivering some parcels. I mean, there's not a lot to it beyond that, right? But we'll go for it. That's really nice though. It actually starts you right outside the post office. So what a good start for that. Right, okay, let's get parcel. Please take this parcel. Who to? To Mrs. Hubbard. Right, okay. Okay, off we go. Mrs. Hubbard, she isn't that far away, I don't think. I've gone the wrong way. I've already gone the wrong way. I'm looking at the map. You definitely have to draw a map. I used to draw a map for it. It isn't actually a very big map, but you kind of need your brain to wake up on this kind of thing. You know, you need to if you do need to remember where you are. You see, the puddles don't do you any damage really on easy. Right. I definitely played it on easy and chilled out on easy. There we go. That's Mrs. Hubbard's house. I'll run in and give her a parcel. Here you go. Please pick up my prescription. So we need to go to Dr. Gilbertson's house and pick up her. See, I'm crashing at the wall there. I'm not dying. Oh God. I'll just reversing over and over again over the wall. Right, Dr. Gilbertson. I've looked at my map. He is up this way. No GPS for Sam. For Sam. For Pat. I'm thinking of Fireman Sam here. Was there a Fireman Sam game? I don't know. Right, here he is. I'd like to point out his eye chart's a bit bad. It's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, and you know. Anyway, so did I get that? That's her prescription, I think. Oh, we're not going to reverse all the way. Right. Van driving. All right. No. Crashing into the walls. Oh dear. Hang on. I've gone past it. Gone past the entrance. Back. It's this one. She's in the village. Get a bit overexcited there. Right, her house should be down the next road. Here we are. This is the one. And into her house. Here's your prescription. Thank you, Pat. Return to the post office. I like the way they all give you commands about where you have to go. Okay, I'll go back to the post office, should I then? Thanks for that, Mrs. Hubbard. Yeah, thanks for that. I'm going to go in reverse. I like the way the van wiggles from side to side. I think it does in the cartoon as well, or the animation, because it's an animation. Is it an animation? Stop frame animation job, isn't it? Or it was originally. I think it still is, actually. Okay. I do like this game. It's just a very, as I say, it's very much a chill out game for me. You can kind of when you've got it in easy, that is as well. Oh, that's me driving it. See, last time that finished me off. There we go, into the post office. What do I need to do now? A cup of tea, Pat. Oh, we're getting a cup of tea. Look, there we go. Down that in a quick, didn't we? We deliver 3 letters, Pat. Who to? That's Pat. Where are we going to deliver the letters to? It must be in the town, because there is an option to throw letters. So let's see what we got. There must be something that makes them obvious that they are the letter throwing houses. Right, that's not those ones. And I've gone the wrong way. That's smashed into everything on the way. Come on then, Pat. Must be down this way. I bet the doors flash or something like that. I can't remember. It's been so long. I had a little play before. There we go. Yes! Throw it. Oh, you'd think they'd be on the same street, though. Let's just check that. Let's just think about this for a moment, Pat. You know, you've just been past one of the houses. You're not a very good postman. You're meant to sort your deliveries. Right, okay. Round the corner. This will be all the housing areas. There we go. And the bicyclists, by the way, you seem to be able to run over them on easy. Go to the post office. Okay, okay. They're so demanding. I'm having one of their moments where they keep crashing backwards and forwards. You know, you've reversed into a gap there's no way of ever getting out of. That's what Pat was doing there. Come on, Pat. I haven't seen the cat. Where's his black and white cat? I haven't seen him. Right, okay. Okay, in we go. What do you want? Another cup of tea! It's down in it. Cup of tea, Pat. Please take this parcel to George Lancaster. George Lancaster. He's not that far away from Ted Glenn, actually, to be fair. I wonder what George does. Ted's definitely the farmer. I know that. What's George do? I've gone the wrong way here. Need to turn around. There is actually a dead end in the middle of nowhere if you follow that. If you keep going round that way, it goes to a complete dead end. It's just ridiculous. Right, okay. It's hardly turbocharged, this the van. I think I have gone the wrong way there. Yeah, I do. I need to make this left here. And up we go. The puddles cause you no trouble at all. In fact, you can wallop into the walls without doing any damage at all. What a lovely fact that they put a mode where you can be sort of, sort of untouchable. What a great way to actually play it if you really want to just have fun and just chill out and do the things. Oh, there's a church there. Didn't know the church was there. There we go. There we go. It's into his house. Hey, there he is. So he's a farmer too. George Lancaster and Ted Glenn. I thought they were both. Maybe one's a shepherd. Oh, that's probably it is. One's a farmer, one's a shepherd, maybe. Because there's a sheep farm somewhere. Return to the post office. I will. What am I doing? Let me return to the post office then. Oh, gotta walk out. There we go. Back to the post office it is. There's the church. Alright. Okay. Take the little van for a drive. I can even hear the music running in my head as we drive along. Okay, let's go for it. I'm getting better at driving though. Still crashing into the wall occasionally. There we go. And up we go towards the post office and see what the deliveries are. Yep, in we go. What we got to take this time round? A cup of tea, Pat. Gets a lot of cups of tea. You have to deliver 4 letters. Pat, I'll deliver 4 letters for you. No problem at all. Just call me Postman. Yes! I like the way I just throw it out. It's like Paperboy style, hoying them out the window. He really is an awesome postman. Yes! Oh, they don't seem to be... Oh, maybe... mind you, there was one that we came back on ourselves before, wasn't there? Have I thrown that badly or something, is it? It's not throwing it. It looks like it's there, look. It looks like it looks like the letter is on the doorstep, but I can't seem to get it. Pat! Pat man! Oh, I've got to go get the letter. To get out and get the letter. Got to pick up the letters again. Right, okay. It's a shame I can't deliver it to the door when I get out of the van. Right, okay, let's just try this again. We'll go slowly and we'll stop there. and Pat's out of the van. Can we not deliver it to the door, Pat? Oh, it looks like we've got a problem here. We have a problem. Pat has an issue. He cannot throw this out the window at that door. That door. I'm very good at finding issues. Ah, I got it. Haha. Right, okay, now where? Let's have a look. Did a full... Oh, watch that. Full U-turn. Come on, Pat. Where are we at? Oh, there we are. Yes! Go to the post office. For another cup of tea. Cup of tea, Pat. Yes, please. Don't mind if I do. There we go. If we come to Pat's back we go to the post office. Got a good score here. Right, Pat, off we go. Yes. Cup of tea, Pat. Please take this parcel to... Who do I need to take it to? Ted Glenn. He's had 2 parcels today, I'm sure he has. Oh no, it was Mrs. Hubbard. It was in the other game that we had Ted Glenn, didn't we? That was right. It was Ted Glenn in the other one. So let's oh, go. Alright, let's go take this to Ted. See what Ted wants us to do. And I note on the map there's something for sheep herding, so maybe we need to help him out with his sheep at some point. That would be very Postman Patty to do that kind of thing. Herding sheep or collecting geese or something like that. You can see though why I say it's such a chill out kind of game. If you do put it on easy, like I've done here, I mean you've got an hour to do things, and then you just run around with your van, just posting letters and delivering things to people in a relatively small sort of. It's not a big environment. It's a relatively small environment. If I was the BBC, I'd be quite happy with this. I think it's accessible because of that easy mode. I think they even probably put that in because of that. Because otherwise, normally, you know, the 8-bit games tend to be a bit difficult. This one isn't awfully difficult at all. It's actually quite easy to get into, and there's not an awful lot in the way of buttons that you need to press and things to do. I actually have this thing Amstrad. I must try that as well. Ted Glenn, is he? Oh, he's definitely a farmer of sorts as well, isn't he? Please tell Peter Fogg that his sheep are loose. Oh, I think we need to go get sheep. So Peter Fogg, right? He's quite a way away actually. Let's go find Peter Fogg. Right, let's reverse out of here. There's a lot of farmers. It must be just a valley full of farmers. It looks like they have a whole town now in the new Postman Pat. I've seen it with my kids. It's a whole sort of town that they sort of have with it, and they have a steam train and everything. This is old school. This is just when Pat was like superhero postman. Absolutely flooring the van, by the way. That's me hitting, 15, 20 miles per hour at least. All right. So oh, there we go. One of them right-angled jobs. Oh, Fogg's Farm. Please help me round up my sheep. Oh, that's all right. We can do that. Right. So the sheep are back at the other person's place. So I have to go back that way. We can either go around that bridge or we can go this way. So we'll take the scenic route this way. Oh yeah, 15 miles per hour. The Royal Mail, they really pushed out the boat here, and they got him the alloy wheels and everything to go with his van. And And that's the road we want to be up. We want to go up this one. And we need to go get some sheep. The sheep are up here. In here. There we go. We're ready to walk. Ah, right. There's sheep. So how do we round up the sheep? What do we do with them? Oh, they're rounded up. How do I round them up? Do I chase them to the van or something? Oh, there's one. I'm loading them in the van. Awesome. Van loading time. Yep, there we go. Get in that. Get in the van. Yeah. It's lamb tonight. Oh, I've managed to push myself through the screen. I don't know how I managed to do that. I pressed the fire button and it kind of fired me off the edge of the screen. Go on, sheepy. Go on. What are you doing? E. I don't know what noise you use for sheep. What noise do you use for sheep? Oh, you can kind of go. I can run right through the screen. I didn't realise that. Well, that's handy. E. Sheep. I don't know. What noise do you make for sheep? I don't know what noise you make for sheep. Let's go. There we go. Get in there. They're funny looking sheep. They look a bit like slugs to me. I suppose they are furry around the edges, aren't they? They're kind of cloud-like shapes. Come on, sheepy. Alright, I'm going to push him up. Go on, sheep. Sheep out. Sheep. There. That's it. Now go to the post office. You mean I've loaded... Hang on. Anybody else noticed this? I've just loaded up the entire van with sheep and I've got to go to the post office. Or maybe it's a new form of... Maybe it's a new slaughterhouse or something. So, anyway. So we rescued the sheep. We've done that. That's awesome. We've rescued the sheep. I have to admit, I'm loving this game. Not gone past the church this time. Okay. Up we go. You have 25 minutes. That's probably left on the whole thing. I haven't crashed the van because you can't crash the van in easy mode, which is good. I guess we just have to complete a day. It's the day in the life of Pat. That's what it is. It's the day in the life of Pat. I don't want to go though that way. I want to go this way up here. On we go. We're going to make our way through the town. And we're back to the post office now. Doing a little sneaky. I'm getting quite good actually. I'm starting to recognise it. I still can't stop crashing myself into things though on occasions. Right. Here we go. Cup of tea, Pat. Oh. Hitting the right spots. Finished deliveries. New round. What? You have to deliver 5 letters. Wow. 5 letters, Pat. I think it just runs out of time, to be honest with you. I think that's the lot once we've done it. Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe there's a number of days. And then Pat retires after selling his shares in the Royal Mail for excessive amounts of money. Possibly. I don't know. I'm just accusing Pat of being, mercenary with his shares. But to be fair, if anybody who deserves £1 million worth of shares, it's Pat. He's been working tirelessly for 20 or 30 years at this point. Oh God, I'm not very good with this. These letters with these doors that are like that, they're a pain because you have to get out and keep putting. Because you can't deliver it by hand because Pat has to do it by lobbing it from the van, as you do. There we go. Lobbed it from the van. Okay, it's not on this street. Must be down the street below. Oh, hey, hang on, Pat. What's that about, pal? There. See? Oh my God. You have 20 minutes left. I thought for a minute I'd run out of whatever else is. Let's carry on, see if we can find some more houses. There's a final bit of road. Ah, there we go. That's it. Go to the post office. We'll get a cup of tea. I'm gasping for a brew, actually, come to think of it. Could really go for a cup of tea. Well, actually, I don't do tea. I don't do tea. I do coffee. I think I can actually tell you that. I can probably count the number of teas I've had in my entire life on 2 hands. Yeah. It's under 10 anyway. Prefer coffee. Could do with a cuppa. Oh, I'm gasping. Come on, Pat. There we go. Please take this parcel to Mrs. Hubbard. I have a feeling she's going to send me to get a prescription again, because she seems to be like that. Is to get so she's very much into Pat doing extra rounds for her. She'll want a prescription. If she doesn't, I'll be surprised. But I think you've seen it all, guys. I do actually think you've seen it all. There's nothing more to see, and I tell you, if you've sat and watched all of this for the last 25 plus minutes, congratulations, well done. That's pretty much all there is to see as far as I'm aware. I think the score comes at the end of the time. You kind of get an hour for everything, and that's it. I don't think there's any completion, because there shouldn't be, realistically. I mean, it's Pat. Return this to the post office. Right, okay, so it's going back to the... oh, she didn't ask me to go get a prescription for Josh. Anyway, so there shouldn't really be an end to it all. This should be it, really. On easy, it's incredibly easy. You can't do any damage at all. I do think... I remember playing it competitive Postman Pat, yeah? Competitively with my mates when we used to play it on difficult, and we would go for it. It says we've got 15 minutes left. I don't think we've had an hour. It said we had an hour, and at 27 minutes it says it's 15. So there's obviously something wrong with the timing on this, because it's not 15 minutes left. Definitely not. Cup of tea, Pat. Another cup of tea. Oh, desperate for a drink now. Absolutely desperate. Deliver this to 6 letters. Oh. I want to continue, but I don't want to continue. So I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna go pause this, and I'm gonna go get myself a cup of coffee, because I'm absolutely gasping. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye bye now.